Good day guys, been here. So first I wanted to apologize for the slow update. It's been quite busy recently, and also I've been sick for a few days. Okay, so let's start this one. Okay, so it looks like it's quite interesting. Water. Okay, so usually when I do water, I only just model a solid box, and then usually we use a Lumion for render, so it's just apply a material to it, so it's very simple. But what if we need to model something like this? How can we do it? Okay, so let's have a try. So first, maybe we should we do it in model in place, or should be the same. Maybe we can do a model in place, so we can just quickly have some wall, floor, and there's no floor, but we can just place some wall. I'll just place some wall, WA. Maybe I'll just use generic wall, and that's it. Okay, so now let's go to 3D view. Let's imagine that ground floor will be the water level. So maybe I'll just not type in -2 meter. Okay, so and then maybe we can add punch some hole. We can just we can't do wall opening is a rectangular shape, so we can always to punch some hole, we can just edit profile, just draw some holes to it. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and then so what should we do? Sorry. We can start to model that. So model in place, we can use mass. So okay, and so for that, I think we can use multiple you can use multiple spline through points, or you can use a spline with points and use spline onto those points. Okay, so it will be quite similar. So first let's try. So I'm going to just so first let me just set work plan onto this level. Okay, so set work plan go to ground floor, or you can just click on ground floor, so it will be the same. And then let's just draw some reference lines, spline through points. Okay, and okay, so because we are going to draw it directly onto the level, so we can use draw on work plan. But I think so let's do that. So we can draw it first, but eventually we will adjust the Z, the height of those points. So that would be fine. So let's maybe just go. Hang on. Maybe you click on this top, and it will be easier for us to place these spline through points. I'll just draw. So make sure it's not drawn face. Okay. So maybe I'll just roughly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these. Okay. So if I rotate this one, you can see it's a straight line. But we can adjust the points, so this one can go up, right? So but here I'm going to talk about this issue. So sometimes to make it to like avoid Revit having issue creating those form, because sometimes when you try to place a profile and place another one with different shape and trying to combine them or try to select them to create a form, Revit will tell you it won't work. So to avoid that, so you can, let's Control Z to just bring back to the simplest form, so just a straight line. So you can always just create this one and copy. So I'll see I can. Let me try AR. It doesn't work. So array doesn't work here, so that's fine. So I'll just copy this. So maybe every so let's every 1 meter. yeah, so, and then area 3, area 6. Okay, so I think that's enough. Maybe just reduce a little bit because it might get too complicated. And yeah, so this is it. And if you select them and click on this create form, I think 99% it will work. Okay, so now you can see there's a form. So if I change, maybe I'll give it a material so you can see some color. So instead of the default default form, which is translucent, so maybe I'll just create a new material. I'll just call it default new material, and give it color blue. Okay, so apply. Okay, unselect. Change to shade SD. So you can see this is it. Oh, it's too blue. Sorry. Oh, my eyes. Maybe something like this. Okay, so that's more water blue. Okay, so now we have this, and then what you can do is, let me just maybe I'll select one of the point and type IC. So this will allow us to isolate, so hide everything else, only have these points. So now you can start to adjust the points. I think, what should I do? Maybe I'll just select, randomly select some of these points, and so please ignore the background noise if you can hear. But yeah, okay, so I think that's it. So now click on the side, and then you can use your keyboard to move them. So you can press shift to move it faster. Okay, so that's it. So now if I type HR, so you will see it becomes something like this. Okay, and I think the wave is quite too big. Maybe let's Control Z, go back, click on the side, and maybe I can't remember which one's which. Maybe we just move them down, so to make the wave more, what do we call, just reduce a little bit. I think that's better. So I think, yeah, so this is it. And then here, basically the same, right? So this is it. Once you're happy, click on finish, and then this is it. Okay, so you just need to, because I only model this part, but you can just add more and then adjust them. So, and this is it. And okay, so let's have a look. So we still need some water to come out, right? So to do this, yeah, how can we do it? Okay, so first we will need so it's still a different method. So one method is use spline, so you can spline through points. You can have one or just shape, but you will have to place because in Revit you can't just place anywhere. So for example, if I want to place a shape on this wall, you need to set work plan onto the wall. So I'll just do some example. I'll just do model in place and go to mass. And if you wanted to place onto this wall, you need to set work plan and pick this face, and then you can just draw something, for example, a circle, and make sure you draw on work plan. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Basic wall. Yep. So and then you can draw. So I'm going to just draw here. So here. So for example, something like this, and then. Then you will need, if you can't just create another one here, and then because it will be a straight, so I'll show you. So let's set work plan. So this time we're going to use the level. Okay, level, and then if I draw another circle, for example, and okay, so if we select these two, it will create a straight shape, right? So this is not what we looking for, right? So what we need to do is we need to have another profile somewhere here. So so what you need to do, sorry, it's not move it here. So yeah, you need to, what you need to do is you need to also find a work plan somewhere, maybe just draw a reference plan on in the elevation, and then create another profile. So you can select 1, 2, 3 and create that shape. So this is one of the method. I'm not going to do this one, because it's excuse me, sorry about that. Because this is not the best, I don't think this is the best way of doing this, because it's quite hard to adjust, because you need to go create a reference plan, then and create another. So there's an easier method. So you can use try to do a reference line and use that reference line as a path. So it's more I think it's more visible. So you can quite you can directly work out how it might looks like. Okay, so how can we do it? But still we need to find a reference plan. Okay, so in this situation, because there's we will need a reference plan. So look like, I'll just do a screenshot of this one. So we need to, so if imagine we need to create something like this, right? We need to draw this arc or curve or spline in a plan. So which means we need to have this plan. Okay, so this plan. So how can we find this plan? Because currently there's no face we can pick, or one method is actually you can use that wall. You can use that wall, but you can use draw a reference line. So I'll just quickly show you. So you can just model in place, mass. Okay. You can set work plan and pick that wall. Okay. So now we can just use reference line. I'll just use a spline. Maybe I just roughly I try to find the height of that circle, but it can be a little bit tricky. So I won't let me to pick anything, or we can try to pick that circle. So see if I can. Doesn't work, then that's fine. We can still try to just do it like this. Okay, something like this. So you can always adjust this. Yeah, I think that's better. Come down 90 degree. Okay, all good. So this will be the path, and then we just need to this is the path, and then we just need to place a point. So I'm going to place a point on here and create a wrong one. So you can see this point is big, so it's wrong. So if you place it properly, use drawn face, it will be a small point, right? So this is we just need to drag this to here, and then we can create a profile. So I'm going to use circle, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick this point, and then sorry, just give me 1 sec. Okay, so reference, circle, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick this point, and we can just I think we can just pick line. I'll try that. Yes, so we can pick line. Okay, so now we have this line to this is profile. Okay, so this although they are here, but they are still on this point, so you can see. All right, so and then what we need is we just need another one, because it will change shape, right? So I'll copy CC, select this point, pick new host, and place it here. So just move it down here. So now here we can change the change the shape. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so we can let me try. Maybe you can try spline. Okay, but not only one spline, because we can't do a closed spline. So same, I'll just delete this first. And reference, spline, draw world plan, set world plan, pick this, and then oh hang on, I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't delete that, because now I know, I don't know where it is. Control Z, Control Z. Maybe we can draw on this. So roughly something like this. But okay, so we just need one extra line to close this. So now we can delete this circle. So now if I finish, hang on, where is it? Control Z. Oh, sorry, I forgot to create a form. Create a form, and this is it. Okay. And if you think maybe we need to make it bigger, so you can move the cursor to the edge here. So edge of this form, tab, select. Because we select both, I think we can just tab again to only pick. Oh hell, that doesn't work. Tab, click. Okay, so now you can see, because we only select selected the spline, so it will allow us to control these points. But if we select both this spline and also this line, it won't show these. So now let's so that's fine. So let me just try. Yeah. Tab. Let's do it again. Tab. Okay, so now, yeah, just slowly, because Revit will tell you if it doesn't work. So you can see this symbol, right? And then you can just drag the back. Doesn't work. Back. It works. This go there. It works. This go there. It works. And this go there. Maybe go there. Okay, so I think that's enough. So yeah, I think this is it. And of course, this is still not good. So we avoided adding a profile, a reference plan, but we will have some issue. So for example, if I finish this one, it looks fine, right? But in case we move this wall, it will also move. Oh, hang on. If we move this wall, but we don't want to move this hole, right? So if I move this side, interesting. I don't want to move this hole. How can I? How about this? I'll split this. Okay, so so now this was not touching this one, so it should keep the location of the hole. So now here, this is the issue, because this form is placed using this face as a world plan. So every time you move this wall, it will move this. So this is not good, because we of course we want this one to the water come out from this hole, right? So it's better to use here as a reference. So I think I'll show you how to do it without of course you can just go to like floor plan, because in floor plans you can create reference plan. So where's my hole? Where's hole? I can't see them, but here you can create reference plan. So this is one of the method, right? So you can also do it in 3D view, but use reference line instead. So let's do it. Jump model in place, mass, okay, and I'll click OK. So here now we can use reference line, draw on world plan. We're going to use this wall as a world plan. Okay, so set world plan, pick this wall, and place a reference line. I'm going to just use this circle as to help me. So first I place this reference line, okay, because I'm going to use the work plan of this reference line. So if you select this reference line, you will see, so there are two vertical, so you can see one's this one and the other one is this one, and also there are two horizontal. But for this exercise, we are going to use this work plan. Okay, so now we have this reference line. We can create another reference line, use spline, draw on work plan, set work plan, zoom to zoom, let's tab, so pick this reference work plan. Now we can just do the same, so here, go here and come down roughly here. Okay, so this is it. So this is the path, and then we can just quickly just place a point, use draw on face. Okay, so and then drag this to this end, reference circle. Oh no, maybe we can just pick line and set work plan, pick the work plan of that point. Then we can pick this edge and then place another point here and spline, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick this, and then we can just create something and then just finish it with another line, tab SE to easily snap the end point. So now we can select this and this and create a form, and that's it. Okay, so I think this is easier, it's a better solution, I think, so the method, because so this time for example, if I move this, so you can see it will follow this hole, right? So if I move, let me try to move this to side. Yeah, good. So and yeah, so this is it. I think, okay, so I'll just quickly show you. So previously we used spline through points for this. I'll just copy this one to here, edit in place. So this is the previous method. So we can also do it differently. We can, let me think. I'm going to delete this. So we can do a spline, draw on work plan, use ground floor. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we just use a straight line, that's fine. So use a straight line, point, draw on work plan. So, draw on face. So, and then we can just use spline, draw on work plan, set work plan onto this point. So we can use spline instead of spline through points. So the difference is not really too much difference, but this, remember, spline through points, you can go, all the points can go three different direction, X, Y, Z. But for spline, it's a 2D line. Okay, so but still very similar. So if I just drag this here, this is one of the profile. So and then we just need to copy this one. So CC, and then we just need to pick new host. Let me just, and that's it. So I think here the difference is if we can't select them, and then we can't select these points. I think it's easier to use spline through points, because you can select multiple points in different profile, and then you can adjust them all together. But here we can only select one of the profile and then adjust them, so it can be tricky. Let me just try to rotate this one by 180 degree. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right, 180 degree. So I'll see if I can. And also another thing about this is we need to copy, and then we need to paste. So it's yeah, I think yeah, I think that it's not as good as this spline through points method. But this one, let's have a try. So yeah, the end result will be quite similar. So yeah, you just need to, maybe I'll just select this one to rotate this one 180 degree. Of course that doesn't work, but yeah, let's just delete this form and then create another one. So yeah, so that's it. So we just need to copy and paste, and just CC copy and then pick new host, and then eventually we will be able to create something similar. But yeah, I think it's in this scenario, in this case, this spline through points, it's easier. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have a better method, please let me know as well. Okay, so thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.